What's up everyone and welcome to the club. In today's video we're creating a sketch illustration of Luffy Gear 5 from One Piece. Now I want to begin today's lesson by adding some guidelines to help with the symmetry of our drawing. Let's start over on the left side of our page and draw a vertical line, starting from the very top, come all the way down towards the bottom. Now in the center we're going to draw another line going across from left to right. So we'll start with the left side and I'm just going to extend that all the way across towards the right. Now I want to use these two lines to help us create a circle on the left side of our page. So from the center, let's step up. I'm going to mark off the top of our circle. Let's take that same distance down towards the bottom, mark that off. And then we'll repeat that same process across this horizontal line. So taking the distance from the center over towards the left, and then the right side. Now we want to connect the center point of each mark with a curve to create our circle. So let's start with the top left. And the circle doesn't have to be perfect. We just want to get the right size and placement on the left side of our page. You can always go back and just smooth this out. Now with our circle in place, we're going to start blocking out the basic shape of the head. Let's start on the left side of our circle. We're going to slope the front of the head, coming down towards the bottom of that center line, to right about there. Let's go halfway between the center of our circle and the right side. Draw a straight line coming all the way down towards the bottom. Let's go back to the bottom. Just going to angle the chin, going up and over towards that line on the right. Now along the top, we're going to draw a half circle for the ear, going all the way around and then back in. Now this line is going to act as the back of the neck. So we're going to step down and draw another line going across from the bottom of our circle, going all the way over towards the right. Let's line up at the bottom of the ear, go all the way over towards the left side, draw a short line going out across the brow, and go straight up towards the outside of our circle. Now we're going to start blocking out the eye. From this point, draw a straight angle line going up towards that center line. From the end, we're going to step in, draw a curve coming down towards the bottom of the eye, and we'll bend that back up towards the top. Now I want to push the iris and pupil towards the top underneath the eyelid. So starting from the top, we're going to come down and then up, almost like a half oval. And then in the center, draw a smaller oval. Let's block in the eyebrow. Starting from the outside of our circle, curve this in towards the eye, and go up. Now on the left side, I'm just going to swirl this around. Let's go to the top of that swirl, bend this out and then up towards the top of the eyebrow, and an angle down towards the outside. Now I'm going to go back to the inside of the brow. I'm going to curve the nose, coming down and then out to right about there. Draw a straight line coming back in. Draw a short angle line coming down across the top of the lip. Now I want to add some shape to the mouth. I'm going to start by going up in an angle and then out towards that center line. Bend the mouth, coming back up towards the corner of the mouth. To right about there. Add a bracket on the end. Now from the top, I'm just going to curve the mouth coming down and then out towards the chin. So come straight down and then bend that out towards the lower lip. Now I'm going to place the teeth along the top, right where that outside line meets the mouth. Draw a short line coming down, angle this up, and then curve that up towards the back of the mouth. Let's do the same thing across the bottom. Stepping in, draw a straight line going up, and then back in towards the mouth. Along the inside, let's add a curve for the tongue. I'm going to draw that same curve along the back for the back side of the mouth. Let's add a guide for the edge of the hairline. We're going to start from the left side, bend this up, come around. I'm just going to pull this down towards the inside of the ear. And then from here, it's going to add the volume of the hair. Let's start from the forehead. I'm going to bend this out and up. I'm going to go up and then across towards the middle. Go straight back. We'll bend that up. I'm just going to round out the back and then pull that in towards the bottom of the neck. Now we're just going to block in the edge of the collar. From the top of the neck, bend this down and then across, just past the bottom edge of the neck. Come straight down and go out. Now I just want to curve the body, coming down and then back. Let's go back up to the top. I'm going to curve the back, going out and then down. Now with our rough sketch in place, we want to go back and clean up our drawing by erasing these guidelines. Now that we have our clean drawing, we want to go in and add a second level of detail and refine the shapes. Let's start with the eyebrows. We're going to start with that swirl. Just want to go a little bit bigger along the top and bring that down. Working our way up towards the top. Now I decided I want to add a point along the top of the eyebrow and bring that back down and in, and working our way down towards the eye. I'm also going to add a highlight square on the right side and darken up the pupil. Also going to add in that scar across the side. I'm just going to brush the hair across the top of the ear. Just adding a little bit of texture. I'm just going to add a little bit of that smoke going across the shoulder. Just adding some guides first. I'm also going to add that rope from the hat going across the neck. And I'll add in that knot. Now let's go in and add some shape to the hair, just using this as a guide. Now once we're happy with the rough sketch, we can go and start darkening up our contrast. So again, starting back at the eyes. We can also add a little bit more detail if we like. I'm just going to darken up the inside of the mouth, going around the tongue and the teeth. I'm just going to add a little bit more detail along the inside of the hair. Just adding some more swirls. Now let's clean up our drawing one final time before we add in our shading. Now I'm going to switch to my 2mm pencil so I can add some shading with the flat side of the lead. I'm just going to start with the bottom edge of the face. I'm just going to imagine that the light's coming from the top left side, just hitting the top edge of the head and casting the shadows across the bottom. So we can get some shadow underneath the eyebrow. And we're just lightly feathering this out. I'm not going too heavy with the shadows. Go underneath the nose. Now the mouth is going to cast a bit of shadow across the teeth, across the top. I'm also going to darken up the back side and then fade that forward. And the hair is going to cast a shadow across the top of the head. Just going to darken that up and then fade that down. I'm just roughing in the shadows across the hair, and I don't want to get too detailed with this. I want to pull the focus back towards the face. Now, as you get near the end of a drawing, I'm just going to add a little bit more detail and some highlight edges. And always be sure to sign our artwork, and that's pretty much it. There's a sketch illustration of Luffy Gear 5. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. If you did, please make sure you subscribe because I'm posting new lessons every single week. I want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Hey everyone, if you really want to discover your artistic potential, then join our Club Masterclass membership. For just $1 a month, you'll gain instant access to exclusive members-only drawing tutorials, virtual art camps, and much, much more. Join our thriving community of passionate artists just like you and let your creativity soar. So just click that link in the description and I'll see you in the club.